Do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along. I'll be alright. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can try.
Today we're going to make an interactive belly band. I think these are really cute. Totally inspired by Julie at Camelia Craft Designs, and I will link that video below. But this is very simple. Uses a 12 by 12 sheet of paper cut at a 2.5 inch width, and then I cut the decorative ends using this punch, and then inside I've sewn a waterfall journaling spot. Okay, so let me get everything together and we'll show you how to make one of these. Okay, we're going to be using paper from this paper pad. It comes from Hobby Lobby. It is called Distressed Floral from the Paper Studio. And I did not pay this price for it. I never buy these until they go on about 40% off. So let's pick a sheet of paper from this pad. I think we'll go with this blue. Let's actually pick a couple. Okay. So I also have a stack of coffee dyed papers here. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is begin to fold these down, and then we'll cut them into strips to go inside our belly band. Okay. I first start by folding down it. You don't have to measure anything, just eyeball it. Then you take the next sheet and you fold that down just a little bit further. Take another sheet. And you can keep going with these. I think that's probably all I want to do for that. And you can see this is not perfect. That's okay. Doesn't need to be perfect. So I'm going to cut one of these down to the largest size this will take is 2.5 inches. So I'm going to cut my strip at 2.5. I'll go ahead and cut one of these blue ones as well. And we're just going to stick this in here. There's little guides on the side, and you want to take it all the way in and punch. Put the other end in. Punch it. Okay. And then just using this as a guide. I folded this in about... Oops, let's try this side. About 2 1/4 2.5 inches. Again, this does not have to be measured. I'm going to just line this up side by side and try to get the same. There we go. Close enough. And just make sure. I had one of these already cut out, but I will cut the other one. And that just fits in there. Like that. And I'm going to ink this. And I'm just using Vintage Photo. Okay, on this one, this is an option for you if you don't like this white part inside, is to take a stencil and then just color in randomly using your inks. And that just gives you something to look at in the background other than all that white space. Okay. And that looks good. Now I'm going to put some grommets in these holes right here. Okay, and so the next thing that I'm going to do is sew this in right in this fold right here. So let me go do that and I'll come right back. All right, I've sewn this in. And my paper's got, well, probably because I'm not cut them exactly straight, but they got a little out of whack, and that's okay. Just take your bone folder and then just kind of press all that back in again. And if it's really bothering you, you can just trim that off. This doesn't bother me. But you have a really cool area here for journaling. So we're going to get some string. Use whatever you want here. And they're just going to tie that. And then trim the ends off. And then to use as a belly band, you would just glue along this edge and this edge and just lay it down on your page so you can tuck things in. And I just think that is adorable. And you can also do some additional decorations on there. I'm not going to do that for the purpose of this video, but it certainly is something that you can do. So let's do another one. Let me get this one tied back up. And now I'll show you how I cut the paper to go inside. All right, so there are those two. Trim the ends. And you could also, you don't have to, if you don't have one of these, just cut either, you can round the corners, you can cut a tag shape, just repeat it on the other side. But since I have this punch, I'm going to use it. Okay. Let's fold this down. Actually, before we fold it down, something else to consider is to go ahead and cut your pages down to fit. And I am going to clip these together so they won't move around too much. Now our strip is 2.5 inches wide. So we want to cut this just a smidge less than 2.5. So I'm gonna slide the paper down 1/8 of an inch. You could go even a little less if you wanted to, and then just cut a strip out. Whoops. Let me go ahead and see if I can cover up that inky boo-boo. So I don't know where you guys are in the world, but here in the state of Virginia and basically all over the East Coast, the temperatures are just ridiculously hot. I think today here where I live, it's supposed to get to 98 degrees, and that doesn't include the humidity. I think that's going to take it to feel like over 100. So fun times. See if this is going to fit. Yep. Just ink these folds. All right, so I'm going to go sew this in real quick and I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back and I'm going to get this pressed down just a little bit. Add some string. And so there you have it. Super easy project to do. Let me get a journal to show you how to put it on a page. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, you may have seen this journal that I'm working on. Right. This pink one looks pretty across from this page right here. But anyway, you would glue it down on the two sides, and then you could stick more paper in there, tags, whatever you want it to do. And I think that looks actually pretty gorgeous. Probably going to use that in here. Okay, guys, that's it for the video today. Quick and easy. You can make a bunch of these up. They don't take any time at all. So I hope you'll give it a try. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you in the next video. See you soon. Bye.
I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight.